Part 1. Did your favorite shirt just get a tiny hole in it? Don't throw it away just yet. Today, I'll show you a clever way to mend it so beautifully that it will look brand new, maybe even better than before. First, grab a fabric marker or a pencil and draw a small square around the hole. This will be your guide for stitching. Now, bring your needle up from the underside of the fabric, right next to the edge of the hole. Make long, straight stitches to form the outline of the square. These first lines are like the frame of your tiny artwork. Once you have the square frame, push your needle down on the opposite side, then bring it up again right next to that stitch. From this point, insert the needle down on the opposite edge again, creating another straight stitch that crosses the square. Repeat this step along all four sides, working your way around the edges of the square. As you continue stitching, you'll notice the threads gradually pulling toward the center, weaving together to cover the hole completely. It's almost like watching a small piece of art come to life right under your fingers. Have you ever tried fixing a hole this way before? Share your own repair tricks in the comments. I'd love to hear what methods you use. Once your square is filled and the hole is nicely covered, push the needle down through to the back side of the fabric. Tie a small secure knot to finish it off. And just like that, you've transformed a damaged shirt into something creative and beautiful. Part 2. If you want to mend a hole or simply add some decoration to the back pocket of your jeans, try this second trick. First, take a small piece of fabric and cut it into the shape of a heart. Place the heart right on top of the hole or the spot you want to decorate. Use a few pins to hold it securely in place. Next, choose a thread color that stands out. Bring your needle up from the back side of the fabric, then make your second stitch by pushing the needle down about 3 millimeters away and bring it up again on the outer edge of the heart. Before you pull the needle all the way through, loop the thread once around the needle tip and then pull it tight to shorten the stitch. This will create a small, neat edge along the side of the heart. Continue with the next stitch the same way. Repeat this pattern all the way around the heart shape. As you go, you will see that the stitches both secure the heart patch to the pocket and create a beautiful border, almost like an overcast edge. When you have finished stitching all the way around, push your needle down to the back side of the fabric and tie a small knot to hold everything in place. And there you go. Your pocket now has a simple yet charming little accent, a tiny heart that hides a flaw and turns it into a sweet detail. Part 3. Our third trick is another creative way to mend a hole. Start by cutting a small round piece of fabric that is about 1 or 2 centimeters wider than the hole. Place the round patch underneath the damaged area. Use 2 pins to hold it in place, crossing them to form an X shape. Now take your threaded needle and bring it up from the underside of the fabric. With that thread, begin wrapping it around the X you just created with the 2 pins. Try to keep each wrap neat and even. making sure the threads do not overlap. As you continue wrapping, you will see a small circular pattern begin to form, almost like a tiny wheel. Keep wrapping until the circle reaches the size you want. Once you are happy with the shape, push the needle down through the fabric to secure the thread. Next, bring the needle up again, close to the inner edge of the circle. Pull the thread gently, then push the needle down near the outer edge. Repeat this stitch all the way around the circle. As you work, you will start to notice the shape turning into something that looks like soft petals. To highlight the center of this flower, use a thread in a different color. Bring the needle up through the fabric, then wrap the thread around the needle tip 3 times. Push the needle down close to where it came up, leaving just a tiny space so the thread does not slip out. When you pull the needle through, the loops will tighten into a small round knot on the surface. Continue making these little knots until the center of the flower is completely filled. Finally, use green thread to stitch a simple stem and a few leaves to finish the design. When you are done, tie the thread securely on the back side of the fabric and trim the extra ends. And there you have it, a lovely embroidered flower made from just a few simple steps. And tell me in the comments which tip you like the most. With just a bit of thread and creativity, you can breathe new life into your clothes and show off your personal style. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple and creative embroidery ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.